Black Compass Media, back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Tone Bro checking in, man. If you checking in right now, you probably just seen myself and Coach Corleone and Zay. You know what I'm saying? Will Major from RBE, all dope artists and all that, man. They was talking real heavy. You know what I mean? Kind of comparing the URL top six, both classes against RBE. You know what I'm saying? Who will win in hypothetical matchups. I definitely want to get your opinion on that. I want to see what y'all think. What I want to do too, because we do have a guest coming up here very, very soon, as y'all see on the flyer. But I'm gonna put the link out there because I want to get y'all perspectives on a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? We had the chance to cover like the ghostwriting thing, and I think it's tough, bro. This ghostwriting thing to me is tough. If you a fan like me from that DVD era, from that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm from that era. Like I'm a DJ Clue, K Slay type person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just against what I know to be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just against it. That's against the grain, against the cloth. My favorite rappers all time, Nas, Hov, Big, Pac. I couldn't even imagine nobody penning nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I know they've written for other people, but like far as how I do my numbers, especially if I'm battling with battle rap, bro, like that gotta be from you. Like your whole essence gotta be into that shit because, in my opinion, why would you give us something to where it's like this is coming from somebody else. It's coming from a different place. This ain't coming from you. The battle, the battle rap and the MC and stuff is intrinsic to who you are. You know what I'm saying? If I'm listening to Nas or Corrupt or Rakim or Cube, like that's them. Their very essence is what, you know what I'm saying, is what I'm tuned into. So somebody like Cube, he didn't have to always be the most lyrical, but you felt that shit because you knew it came from an authentic place and he really wrote that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just can't get with that, bro. I can't get with it. I don't think I think it's whack. It takes away, it kills my morale for this shit, knowing that it's farms and teams that is writing and sharing. Cause a lot of people don't do that. There's a lot of artists who don't do that. And then y'all give them flack on the back end, but then when they battle somebody that got a team of people and writers and, you know, proofreaders and all that, then how do I really judge that? And then as fans, do y'all even really care? Let's get to that. What do people actually really care about? What do people care about? Because it's the game is real fickle, and I think as fans, and I'm guilty of this, we have amnesia and dementia at the same time. It's amnesia and dementia, and just a whole bunch of a slew of just bipolarism. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps shifting. Do we care about? We got to draw lines in the sand. As fans, we got to draw lines in the sand. Ghostwriting is not okay. Rehearsing before your battle is not okay. But what's the consequences of that as fans? I'm genuinely asking because as fans, do you want to just sit there and say, you know what? Like, all right, I know this might have been written or whatever, but I'm just going to consider what the work is, what the output was. Like, you know, was the battle good? Like, do you, like, what do you actually care about as a fan? To me, I care about the integrity of this game, the values that this was built on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had a chance. I've been humble enough, and reputable enough to be around the T Rexes of the world and the Swaves and, you know what I'm saying, like the head ices and all the people that the Myers and like all the people that's really about this shit. DNA, like Hollow, it's just even hearing them talk about battle rap, the idea that somebody else wrote your rhyme is crazy. It's crazy. It's not okay. But as fans, what do we do? What's the penalty for somebody doing some shit like that? What should it be? Or should it even be a penalty? Is the thing that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted to get y'all perspectives on that too. You know what I'm saying? The link is up there and stuff like that. Terrence, you asked me if the radio show's tonight. No, the radio show's not tonight. Radio show will be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole bunch of subjects. It's so many battles to cover, bro. You realize like pick a side, like the Halloween Havoc John, like, you know what I'm saying? I just seen Jade and Eon, bro. Jade is fire. Eon is fire. That might be Because I was getting on some of the, the battle rap personality types and all that, man. Shout out to the boss. Because I think E Hart and Cashflow Rizzy is woman to woman battle of the year, in my opinion. That's the standard. Cashflow Rizzy versus E Hart. And that was on John John's card. You know what I'm saying? Where he battled Jay Mills. I thought that was the best battle between two ladies. But that Eon and that Jade, bruh, what? What? Oh, yeah. It's a whole lot to get to, too. And my man Terrence just asked me how I feel about Easy and John John. John, that is a must-win battle. And I fuck with you. And you know that. You know I fuck with you. You know I rock with you. You know I think you dope, bro. I think you nice. Nice. Why I think John nice? And Q, I see I'm gonna get to you, but let me just get these thoughts off. But I think John has the ability, he's had the ability to stop so much momentum for different people, right? When you get to a certain point in your career where now you on the radar, maybe you got a few dope battles under your belt, and we really trying to see if you gonna be that or whatever. You run into somebody like John, you run into somebody like YK or DNA, they might just derail all that momentum. You feel what I'm saying? That being said, Easy is not that. Easy is here. He's here. He's here. He's at that same lunch table as you, bro. Yes, he is. Yep. He's not a legend yet. Nope. But he's at that same lunch table where people really put this shit together, bro. John, you gotta win this fucking battle, bro. In my opinion, because all the stuff that was talked about, you know what I'm saying? John battles typically do matter, so I can't take that away from him. It's not like, life or death or nothing like that. But Easy's on a hell of a run, and the Geechee Gotti battle was what it was. I don't know if Easy's gonna have two bad games. So John almost got to do this as if the Geechee battle low-key didn't happen. Like, you got to come in there to ready to work. Because one thing about Easy, even if you felt like Gotti bodied him, 3-0'd him, made him look bad, whatever, cool. Easy will be talking, bro. He do. And John is not Gotti, and you know how these battles work. There's no transitive property. Oh, you beat him and I beat him, so I could beat you. That doesn't work. It's a new battle every time. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna go more into this. In my personal opinion, John has to win this battle. He has to. Rock Marciano said, they both need this battle. No, they both need the battle to be great, right? The mission for both, right? They need the battle to be great. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a good back and forth. That's a standard. Typically, Easy gives you good battles, right? You cannot take that away from him. And we have to start giving credit for what I like to call a common denominator. If every time I'm on the court, win, lose, or draw, I'm giving you a good battle, that got to count for something, right? I'm always going to get a good show from Easy. All right, so that's a given. But I don't necessarily know, because Easy took a loss in that Gotti battle that got so much national exposure. You can only go up from here. You know what I'm saying? So then the pressure now is on John, because it's like, well, we saw what Gotti just did to him. What are you about to do? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Easy is actually in a better position in this battle because he just took that loss, in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? I rock with both of them. But we're gonna jump into that more. All right. So I want to get to the guests and things like that, man. Definitely one of the guys I've been rocking with. And this is the other thing too, right? I said, like, I gotta call it something. Y'all help me out. Maybe it's Tone Bro Madness next week. I'm in my bag. I got a whole list of names. I got the UK guys coming through. Shout out to YD, shout out to Rivers, shout out to the whole team, the Messy 13s and Trubs and London Gin. I love y'all. I want y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come through, because we gotta talk that talk. You know what I mean? I got guys like Dice and Wusa and Eunice, and you know what I'm saying, all the new guys from that cloth. And then I want to show some love to like Florida. You know what I mean? I want to get those guys up here. You know what I'm saying? The common mazes of the world. You know what I mean? Then I gotta show love to the ladies, man. Eon, Jade. We had Lady J up here. I want to get Tony Blanco up here. You know what I'm saying? I wanna do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of work that I gotta put in. You feel what I'm saying? He said, if you can't get that DNA versus death, typically, and y'all know how I rock. Typically, I don't like interview or do many dealings with my clients and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean. I probably won't do that. You know what I mean. I probably have Polo Cola kind of sub in on that. I don't like to look. And let me say this one thing, Cuban. I see you. Let me just get this one thing off my chest, but I don't. Y'all see me in the battles and stuff like that. You know, I always cheer for my guys. I'm always very reactive and stuff like that. But I don't like to stack the deck. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't like to like put my thumb on the scales of what's going on. I don't write rhymes. You feel what I'm saying? My job, put my manager hat on. My job is to help my guys, you know, get themselves in the best position. But at the end of the day, you know, you could lead them to water, you could lead them to the basket, you could throw the alley oop. They gotta dunk it. You feel what I'm saying? DNA is no motherfucking joke. He's no joke. Right now, Def the Kid is in Italy, you know what I mean, having a great time, him and wifey and stuff like that. And when he gets back, he's in the lab and DNA is not fucking playing. So that is what it is, man. So that'll be on iBattle December 9th. Whole card is gonna be dope, man. Big shout out to Lex Luthor. If you in the area, man, and I'm telling you right now, and I'm not saying this on no bias shit. Y'all know how I feel about going to events, especially small league events and stuff like that. That shit is important in my opinion. But iBattle has one of the most welcoming scenes in all of battle rap. Seriously, they got a festival type feel in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you meet people from all different walks of life, and it's just dope. You got street dudes in there. You might see a few gothic kids in there, just in the back, chilling, rooting for bars. You feel what I'm saying? So check out iBattle and what they doing. I shout to Lex for what he built, you know what I mean, for what he put together, especially for like the young cats. But without further ado, man, let's get to what we here for the business with. And I got the interview, the invite link in here. You know what I'm saying? So that is there. I do want to hear y'all chime in and stuff like that as we get, you know, into this. But I want to shout out this brother, man, because I seen massive improvement in his style and what he's been able to show in the ring and stuff like that in terms of like, you know, it was heavy criticism for bro. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had his trials and tribulations and things like that, but I like the wave that he's on right now. I like what he's been doing right now in the ring and stuff like that. I want to get him up here because he was just on the pick a side card, which I thought was dope, man. And I like how easy's kind of doing it, like to where it's like it's on YouTube, but it's in the membership sort of space, right? So if you, I signed on to be a member, right? I did the $5.99. He got the boy got different tiers. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to be Himothy is 25 a month. I love you, Easy, but I don't know if I got 25 a month. I got Netflix and HBO Max and Disney Plus. Yo, by the way, how much money are y'all spending on apps per month? Because I'm spending a lot. I'm gonna come clean. But so I got that, and I was able to watch the pick a side card, which I really liked. Big shout out to Zan. I really fuck with Zan on that joint. Her performance I thought was dope. I thought the Muwap was dope too. But I gotta shout out my man 50 grand right here, all the way from that DMV. Waldorf to be exact. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like y'all. Yeah, Waldorf. Like, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's where you from. Yeah, I see you shaking your head. Yeah. Shout out to the whole DMV and things like that, man. But without further ado, you know, Goonies alumni, things of that nature, man. Doing this goddamn thing. My man, 50 grand. Cuban, what up?
Yo, what's going on? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. But can you turn the camera horizontal? You
Oh yeah,
see,
that's right. That's
you
right. I
you done
knew it
been up
was
here a
something I
couple
was
times,
forgetting,
Cuban.
man.
Yeah,
There we go. My bad.
there
Oh,
we
this is
go.
better.
Yeah, see that?
My
It's
bad.
better.
My bad. Nah,
What's going on with you though, brother? What's up?
yeah, I'm chilling. It's Waldorf, man.
Yeah,
Waldorf.
no, but you that's how you see you. Whoa, it's not a A. It's something else. That's a different letter, bro. Don't do that.
It's a
Cuban, how you
O.
doing,
It's
man?
a O. It's a O.
It's an O?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's literally spelled like Waldorf. It's Waldorf. Like I'm not saying it weird. That's literally how
I,
it's
I,
spelled.
I'm gonna be honest, Cuban. I heard how you spelt it, but how you saying it, not really. You know what? Fuck all that. Cuban, how's everything going? Talk to the people, man. Talk to me. What's up?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just got done battling the other day. You know what I mean? I ain't got too much going on. Just staying active, having fun. Honestly, that's really all I'm trying to do at this point. Just having fun, man. I'm
Having
just
fun. Having fun.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm just having fun rapping. Like, honestly, like,
Mm,
just trying to be creative, approaching it, you know, like being fresh with material. You know, I'm big on having original references and things like that. So
right,
I've been having
right.
fun, like, as a rapper. Like, I've been feeling like I'm just getting better, like, you know,
Yeah.
myself. So like that makes me just more excited to experiment. And then I'm taking a lot of chances because it's like, you know, when you've been heavily criticized, it's like there's nothing to be afraid of, like, at all.
It was there was a moment there for a while, in my opinion, where it seemed like your love for this shit was like it was either going away or you just didn't give a fuck anymore. And it almost seemed like once you kind of got in that bag and was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do what I want. We
Yeah,
get
I mean, 'cause it was like at first, it's like, you know, as a battler, people are lied to you. We all want to be liked. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to be received well.
right.
Because even if they're hated, they still want it to be an extreme emotion that you have towards them as an artist, which
Mm,
will, you know, generate income for their name, to, you know what I mean, traction, things like that. So it's just like everybody wants to be like liked. So at first you're trying to, man, like, I want people to like me. So you're trying to change, you trying to figure out what they saying, how you could adjust. Then you
mm,
start to realize at some point people start telling you to go back to this, and you just like,
mm,
but you said you ain't like that. You
mhm,
like, you know what I'm
mhm.
saying? And then you just like, man, you know what? I realized that where I went wrong was trying to conform, because it's like I'm not for everybody. Like, I can't be for everybody. Everybody's not meant to like me. I'm not meant to be
Mm,
everybody's favorite. I'm meant to figure out what it is that I do, and then do it well, and then
mm,
find my people. You see what I'm saying?
mhm.
It's like every artist has their people, like their audience who wants to hear what they have to say. And then once I started just trying to do stuff that I liked, and like references that were true to me, it just got a lot easier. You know, like the
Yeah.
whole Timmy Turner thing against Danny, that
Yeah.
was something that I just said funny because I was just like comparing his style to somebody, and I was just like, you know, like he just like do a bunch of random like out of nowhere raps, and I'm like, he's just kind of like, you know, like the intro, because I know that by heart. So I'm just
Yeah,
like saying,
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, yo, I'm gonna say that in the battle, just like that. Like, I'm gonna rap it. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Mm,
like just, and if it like, well, you know, this is the big stage. Like, what if it don't work? I'm gonna just
yeah.
keep rapping. Like,
It's interesting too because you got experience, but you still, you're younger. You know what I'm saying? You're on the younger
yeah.
side of things. And um, did you feel any pressure of having to conform to a specific style in order to get your point across? Like, did you feel any of that? Because we could do the introspection because you got the Goonies alumni, you're part of that DMV scene and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
when I first got to URL, I didn't, you know, I wasn't a big name when I got there. You know, like a lot of people come to the league with their name already. Most
Mm,
people didn't know who I was when I got to URL. So it was like I had to run the problems of, since they don't know you, you have to wow them quickly. Like, you know, Norbs, like my first battle against Mac Mail, he told me I was dope, but he felt that like I might have dry spots. And that's just because I'm not a puncher. So I understood that, okay, in order to succeed here, I gotta, you know, like
mhm.
punch and just make it, you know, you when you going through the draft combine, if you got to alter your game to look like a better prospect, I feel like that's normal. So I just, whatever I had to do, I just did it. You know what I mean? I didn't
Mhm.
like it, but I can rap, so just like it's not
Right,
that hard to adjust when you're willing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I didn't, but that's not what I would call, you know. But I always knew my strengths. That's another thing I tell people too, is I always knew what I was good at. So it's just like, I'll
Yeah.
add this, but I know that that's not my thing. Like, I'm not a puncher. Like, I like to do bars in a unorthodox format, more or less inside out,
Yeah.
than laying it out for you. So it's like, that's just, I'm not meant to be a puncher because I don't even enjoy punching. So I just don't. But
There it is. There it is right there. There it is. You one of the most honest people when it comes to, you know, um, just like interpreting the game and like, you very transparent with the audience about the stages of your career that you in and stuff. And I did notice that especially with the Farah battle, right? There's more focus on the pockets, and it is very unorthodox, but you figured out a way to kind of blend that style but still make it palatable, because sometimes people that rap like that,
Yeah.
they lose you. So how do you even find that balance? Like, how did you get to a point where you said, you know what, I'm in the pockets now, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
Because
mean, that was always the side of battle rap that I personally liked. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like I always liked cadences. I'm not a anybody who talks to you.
mhm.
I'm not a big fan of them. Like I like rappers. You know what I
You don't
mean?
like
Like
the talk to you style, like the elaborate.
yeah, like I don't like the like because you're not really rapping. It's like I'm
Mm,
kind of getting to just waltz through line for line, and it's just like for me, it's cool when done sparingly, but it's like I like because I know you can do that and rap. I mean, Loaded Lux talks to people all the time, but he raps while he does it. So
right.
it's just like for me, it's like I like the like the fluidity, like stuff that sonically sounds good to the ear, because I feel like that's that's where the difficulty comes in. Like that's where the fun comes in. Like as a for the rappers that tell you all the time, if somebody's not multiing we don't even want to conversate about you. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it ain't even ain't nothing to talk about. Like you're not even
Mm.
multiing yet. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when
Yeah.
you come to penmanship, it's like everybody thinks that penmanship means that it has to be like a word association, schemes, and layered out material. No, rhyming and being able to attack
Mm,
and be palatable with a cadence is
mhm,
penmanship.
mm,
Like somebody like Ace Amin, you can't make a point while rapping that on you know what I mean on
mhm,
and not have penmanship.
mhm,
That
mhm.
takes penmanship. I tell people all the time, try to rhyme one word 24 times and then try to make it be bars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
and
mm,
it's just like that takes penmanship. Like there's different styles of penmanship. So it's like once I understood mine, like what I like to do is I like to, that's the one thing that I feel like I can do that, and a lot of people just cannot do that. Like they don't have. I call them gears. So I feel like a
mm,
lot of battlers are good, but they lack gears. They don't have a second gear. It's like they're gonna
mm.
battle you at this one pace,
Right
and
there.
that's their thing. Like you know what I
Right.
mean? That's their pace. They don't have multiple paces of attack because
Mhm.
that matters to me. Like I feel like that matters. Like in judge battles and putting on a show and because instead of some people they just want to punch to build a crowd, but it's like you could build momentum with your cadence when it's good.
Mm,
Like when you're really good, that's like the oldest form of moving a crowd. And it's like
mm,
since I rap first, I'm like I've been struggling in battle rap because it's like I'm trying to become a battle rapper. I'm not really like a traditional battle rapper. So it's like I'm just gonna take all the things I learned in battle rap, but just apply it to my rap style. And that's just what I've been doing instead of doing it the other way. You
mhm,
know what I mean? I
mhm.
just flipped it from my mind because it worked better for me. Because it's like I might not throw a 10 of a punch like the way let's say Fonz, Rum Nitty, or somebody like that might do. But
Right.
it's like when I make these words dance leading up to the punch, we get the same result. So I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm okay with my style of approach. I just had to find it. You know what I mean? It's one of them
Yeah.
things where it's like
But
trial and error.
Cuban fans are stubborn, right? We stubborn and we're fickle, and we got dementia and amnesia at the same time, right? So a lot of times it takes us a second. It takes us a minute, right? Especially when an MC works on their craft and they present in a newer style and they come
Yeah.
with some, it takes a minute for us to get like adjusted. I think that Tay Rock battle was kind of a watershed moment, in my opinion, because now it's like, all right, this style is like it's fully baked. And Rock was whew, Rock
Yeah,
did his
yeah.
numbers too, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like your approach to Tay Rock was dope because of that contrast. You know what I'm saying? He got the AMG mode. You got your own, like AMG mode is like the way that Rock does it, the way that Surf does it. Okay, cool. But to me, it always just meant it's that fluidity. It's that, you know what I'm saying? You got them pockets that you working out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own version of how they do that. You know what I'm saying? But the
Yeah,
rock battle, yeah, go
for
ahead.
me, I feel like AMG mode is really just an increase of the punch rate. Like it's like one liners being chained together. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I know people compare it because people were saying like I did like AMG. I was like, nah, for me, I've rapped like that for a long time, but it's just like it's not AMG mode because I'm not one lining. I'm not punching every line.
Mm.
I'm just literally rapping at a quicker pace.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just feeling it, you know what I mean? No freaky, but like with lines, because when you got to be smart as a battler. If you know you're about to take the crowd somewhere, you got to give them things to hold on to along the way so you don't lose them. Like,
Right.
I'll purposely throw out a lighter punch that I didn't really care to say, but I needed to give the crowd something to register as we go down this journey. You know what I mean? That's just shit you learn though. Like you pick it up
Yeah.
along the way. Like,
Yeah.
I can't just go 8 bars without a punchline somewhere. Like, give them something.
Yeah, because you got, you know what, you got them fans that see that there's the fans that's in the room and things like that, you know what I'm saying, and certain things might resonate with them, but then there's the fans that watch the shit online. They're like, yo, I some was saying X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
that's the battle, right? Like winning in the room, winning on the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. It seemed like you more focused on, yo, rewind time is more defined, like luck
I
style,
mean, because
like
I just tell people the truth. Earlier in my career, I was a more of a in the building battler. Like I
mm,
don't it was like you had to be there to see the energy, understand it. But it was like that's whack because it's like I
mm,
gotta keep watching the battle. I don't get to keep being there, you know. So it's
mm,
like one is more important than the other, and that's the footage. The footage is more important. I don't care what nobody tells you. If I have a bad performance to myself in the building, but it's better on camera, that just means it's gonna keep getting better over time. When it's
right.
the opposite, it just keeps getting worse and never changes. So it's
Yeah.
just like, but you have to find a way to be effective in both. So with me, what I learned is like once I started the changing of the style, it's like getting control of it. So
Mhm.
it's like now I more or less have just been going in these battles, you know what I mean, experimenting because I'm just having fun. I feel like it's like summer league and it's like I'm going to like Drew League and Rucker Park. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just out, doing stuff amongst the people, like outside. So it was
Right.
like against Smoov, I was like, I don't think he can out rap me respectfully. And I was just like, but that's not what I'm here for. Like I'm not
Mm,
here to prove that I'm better than you. Like I like no disrespect. I already know and think I'm better than you.
mm,
But I want to work on like this is a good test because it's the trenches, it's a hostile environment. I
yeah.
know that, and I came by myself, like 100%
That's what I was
dolo.
gonna get to. I
Yeah,
see that with the, and you talk about, this is perfect that you start off with taking risks. Not
yeah,
only did you
yeah,
change your style, but even the aesthetic of, because I'm used to seeing you, maybe she, Ace, the whole crew. You got the, you know what I'm saying, the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
fanfare behind you, and you pull up to Philly solo dolo, and
I
that
mean,
and that.
well,
Yeah.
one is because I tell people this all the time. I mean, shout out to those my guys, but they were all busy. Those some superstars. They was busy. I can't have them in my entourage at willy nilly. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
even my homeboys, I could have called probably a few of my friends or something. But it's just like I used to battle. You know what I mean? Like I started by myself. So it just
Mm.
be like for me, it's regular. Then I got an uncle who lives in Philly, so it's like it's nothing to just. I'm at my uncle's house, then I'm just go to the battle.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I
so
get
it's
it.
like for
I
me,
get it.
it's just like. But then it's just like when I get booked by a league and they book me a flight, I fly by myself. I show up by myself. They pick me up from there. You know what I mean? So like for me,
Right.
that don't matter. Like I'm not. Like we're men. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
Yeah.
worried. And
You don't
then,
need
but
to throw
and
up
I
that.
wanted it to be more of like because I've battled on the road a lot, but I
Mhm.
haven't always got like I've been the battler who goes to somebody's hometown and then they don't cheer for you and they just cheer for him. Like I've done
Yeah.
that countless times. So it's just like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't make excuses. It's like, nah, if you come to somebody's neighborhood, you have to find a way to make his people cheer for you, period.
Mm.
So it was like, I'm coming to this battle and I'm like, I want to be by myself. I don't want nobody to be able to say I'm gassed. I want it to be all trenches and his people there, because then I know that this is earned. Like there's
Right.
no misconception. There's nothing like, I'm here. I want a good test subject. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this,
Yeah.
I ain't want to ruin the chances of the authenticity of that. So I'm like, this is the perfect place to do the rapping that I like to do, but have it more poised and controlled. And it had great results. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like, all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I was like, all
Yeah,
right.
nah, you was doing your numbers, man. I really enjoyed that battle, bro. I ain't gonna front, you know what I'm saying? And Philly is a great environment that I think every battler, there are 4 places in battle rap, in my opinion, that you should battle as a battler. You definitely got to hit the Mecca, New York. You definitely got to hit Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is in that list for me, and of course California. You know what I'm saying? Those are the 4 places that I feel
It's
like
crazy. The
battles should battle.
only one I'm missing is Detroit. Detroit need to get at me. That's the only one I'm missing.
Okay.
I love, it's
I know
crazy
some
because
people. I know some people out there. Yeah.
New York was heavy on. New York was definitely like number one. Like when I
They
was
was
coming
fucking
up.
with you. Honeycomb hideout time, like
Yeah, New
that
York.
type
It's crazy. I wanted to go to We Go Hard before I got the PG. So like New York was on my list no matter what. And I wanted
shit.
to battle on Coliseum back then real bad too. So it was like for me, it's just coming from Maryland, like being from where I'm from. It was like first battle, like real battle, not counting nothing on like MTV, BET. Now the first real battle I watched was like Mook and Serious Jones. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I'm big on like I was like, nah, I have to go to New York. So that was number one. Philly was number two, and battling in California was like I just wanted to go out west regardless. Like that was just something I wanted to do. I would
Right.
say something big on my list was definitely I want to battle in Detroit. Um, I think the Midwest in general was on my list. Like I battled in
Mm.
Grand Rapids, so it was like I was close, and then it
Uh-huh.
was like the South. I definitely wanted to, and
Yeah.
I battled a lot of places. So I was just like,
Right.
I think the
Right.
only thing I'm missing right now is St. Louis and Detroit, honestly, and Houston,
Houston.
St. Louis,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Shout
Detroit.
out to Beretta, Scotty them. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all I'm missing right now. Is I battled Atlanta, I battled like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, all in
Right.
North Carolina, Virginia. Like,
So okay. Let me I gotta ask you these
oh, I have
questions.
battled in Houston. I lied. Let me take it off my list.
What
Man,
you do? You battle at home?
I did. No, I battled on URL in Houston.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got a man. No, Houston's off my list.
Okay.
St.
Yeah.
Louis and Detroit. I think that's all I'm missing.
Right, right. Now I gotta ask these questions. I do. I must ask these questions.
Man, I seen a fan in the chat because
Yeah,
I got see this is the beauty of being backstage. I got to see the chat for a
yeah.
change.
I
He
see.
said,
Because I seen you was booked over at Trenches, and we
yeah,
know
he
the
said
political.
can I
We
see
know
a
the
battle
political
on
environment. We know.
URL?
Listen, this is what we gotta do, Cuban. Okay, I gotta ask you these questions. This is important. Now we know what's going on. Easy to block, Captain URL. That's their business. You know what I'm saying? But we know the situation and everything like that. You jumping on the card like Trenches. Did that effectively sort of end the contractual relationship with URL? Are you still in the?
I
You know what I mean?
haven't I haven't been a URL contracted battler since like 2000 like 18, 19
Mm,
maybe or something.
okay,
I
so you
haven't
was
been on
never on contract.
contract since like pre-COVID. So
Oh, okay.
contractually, I don't have any obligation or connection to the league at
Mm,
all at this juncture. And it's been like that for like a while. You know what I mean?
right, right.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like I'm like family, but I'm like a distant cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like They see me, we talk, we have a good time, we hang out. It's like they might hit me up for a battle every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's not like nothing like locked in, jailed or nothing. You know what I mean? It's like they rock with me, but I'm kind of free to do what I want.
Yeah.
Sense. You know
But
what
so
I mean?
it wasn't a situation where you had to make a phone call before you took the battle and be like, "Yo, I'm doing this" or whatever. As you know, what about afterward when you did it? Is it like, "Oh, nah, we not fucking with him no more," or whatever the case?
Nah. I think I was at final exams. I was at Civil War. I think I was at band. I think I was at all 3 days. Honestly, my feet was hurting. Yeah, I was at all 3 days. I would say I think P made a joke.
As he is prone to do.
Yeah, I think, but you know, I mean, P always make jokes with me. So like, P made a joke. Me and Smack had a regular conversation. Beasley bought me a drink.
Well, shit, it can't be too bad then, right?
But it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm a free agent though. See, it's this what I be telling people. If I was a URL artist, it'd be a different thing. But it's like I'm a free agent. So I didn't step on anybody's toes. I didn't misstep. Like I wasn't. I don't have a URL battle coming up. Like I'm not double dipping the cookie jar. None of that. Like I'm not doing nothing foul. It's just like I got he hit me for a battle, for a bag, and it's just like I have no reason not to go over there and get that money, and I'm not scared to go over there at the end of the day because it's just like I know the truth. I know the truth. You cooking enough, they're gonna come and get you. It's that simple. It don't matter where it's at. I don't care where it's at. I've been around too long. I know how this works. See, there's like me and P, we got a different conversation because I can say this to him. I go over there now, windmill on somebody, and it look like it's a new star that could be over there. It's your job to make sure that that can't happen. So you're gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? That's how leverage works. You know what I mean? But it's like that's not always how it goes. But it's just understanding the game. Like I don't have to be no one place. I don't, especially until when I'm not in rotation, I'm not on contract. See, like because if I'm on contract, you're obligated to book me and give me opportunities. If I'm not on contract, it's just it's free man's game. You know what I mean? You kill what you eat. So it's like I have to take battles. I have to take battles off URL to stay hot enough for you to want to book me.
Right.
If I don't battle, you would just never call me because there's no reason. You're not obligated to book me. So it makes no sense for me to not take opportunities for myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a lead guy. I'm not a company guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's only me over here on this raft.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's better, you know, but the fans taught me that, and I appreciate it because they's like, I used to tell people I didn't mind the fans who would like, you know, they might call me trash, but they would explain like in the comment why they didn't like me. You see what I'm saying? I used to like those fans because I still understood like, okay, you care enough to tell me what you don't like so I could fix it. It's not like you're just commenting your trash. But they used to make me understand that it's like, yo, it's just you. Like there's nothing like it's just you. And when you're trash, you're just trash. Like there's no like, you know what I'm saying? When I don't like you, I don't like you. Like this is an individual thing. Like you have to get better. You have to resonate with fans. You have to get opportunities, get exposure. Like that's all a you thing.
Right.
Until you find people who want to make it a us thing and a we thing, you know what I mean? But it's you. It's just you, like starting out. So that's just how I just understand that it's like you can't even complain to people about opportunities because it's just like
we ain't trying to hear that shit, Cuban.
Yeah, like I tell people that all the time. I'd be like, people like, oh, why you never like speak out? What the hell am I speaking out for?
Speak out about what? Really? Like this I'm gonna tell you, just as you know, we boys and all that, but just as from a fan's perspective, channeling a fan's mind, I hate when battlers complain. I'm not trying to hear that shit. It makes me not want to tune into what you're gonna rap about next because you're crying. Go out there and get that shit out the mud. Straight up. They said it was back.
I
Okay,
tell
y'all gonna
people,
write this
because
next one.
if I could give insight on my URL situation, I would say P was booking me and I wanted better situations.
Okay.
But I
Define better.
understood that I may not have the cards to deal myself the situations that I want.
Mm.
But I can't just put that on you either. Like, I'm aware enough to be like, that's not just like, I know it's your job, but that's not your job. It's not your job to get me opportunities that I may not have the draw to obtain.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I don't want to just overbook myself on URL while I'm at a certain status. Fans put you in a certain box. You become names and they give you titles. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I would rather hit YouTube, work on some things, tweak some things, and build my brand. So where the next time we had this conversation, we could have a different conversation. And that's for any league, though. I was just speaking in general, but that was a conversation me and him had. And he thought that what I said made sense, and he respected it. And I've just been doing my own thing. You know what I mean? Like I battled Chilla Jones, Danny Myers, Dot, Farrah, Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I just went out there and got, those might have been hard battles to get on URL on the card.
Right.
But I it's easier with moving, with my home league, OSBL, and just with Battle Academy, shout out to Stiz and them, in Philly, like giving me the Danny battle at the TLA, same card as Jazz, 3 rounds, easy, Big T. You know what I mean? Like those.
Right.
You need stuff like that because that was my first time getting big stage experience without having to fight to get to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, because I got the battle in front of about 1,000 people. It was about 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So it was like, that was, and I won that battle, by the way.
Talk your talk.
I won that battle.
Uh-huh.
They used to keep score for me. I want to tell y'all, I noticed something. When y'all thought I was losing, y'all used to keep score.
Well, yeah.
Don't nobody keep score no more.
Yeah, they don't want to keep score. They don't want to keep. Yeah, I was making this joke. I was making this joke with Cannon. It's like, yo, y'all be quiet as fuck about my wins. That's what he tweeted. I said, and I just remixed the Smokey shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he win, yeah, I'll be quiet. But when he lose, I'll be talking again.
Yeah, now look, I told everybody. I said, man, I had a problem where I was real unmotivated for a while because I used to feel like no matter what I did, they were just gonna hate on me, right? And for a long time, it's kind of true. So I was just like,
yo, fans here like, yeah, bro, like, nah, you said some real shit. Shout out to all the people that sit here that's talking.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna just rap. It is what it is. But then it's like, at a certain point, I just started to remember what it was really about for me. Like when I first started, it was like I didn't know nothing about battle rap. I was just a fan, and then it was just like once my older brother signed me up, it's like a challenge just to see if I could do it. Once I had his respect and like my older brothers watched it, and they, like my people, it was like I didn't have no reason to keep going. But it was like the league thought I had potential. I was young; they wanted to keep booking me. And all the older dudes to talk mad shit to me. Like they just said I was trash, I wasn't good. And then I was just like, I'll be here freestyling. I didn't know we was like writing. I'm better than all you niggas if we write. Like I'm gonna start writing and I'm gonna show y'all I'm better than all of y'all. So then it was like at first it was just proving all the niggas at my home league that I'm really better than them. And then it's like once I made it to URL, it was like, oh shit, now I then accidentally got a real opportunity. So it was like, all right, well, I'm on smack. So now, and then I just ended up doing it. So it's just like I just remember what it was all about. Like, yo, you still want to prove yourself. Like, not everybody's a hater. It does matter what you do. Like, you string together some strong performances, and then I'm like, and if I am gonna quit, how do I want to go out? I want my last battles to be, like something to end on, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, you know what? I never battled no big names. My biggest argument on URL was that I never could get like a real opportunity. So now that I'm battling big names, let's prove yourself right. Like, let's show that you can. Like, I feel like I made a good battle on my end with every big name I've battled.
Right.
So it would
Right.
just be like, that was always my point. Like, y'all told me I would have died or I didn't deserve these things, and that's just not true.
And you and Rock is approaching 300,000 with great, you know, reviews and things like that on there. And I think what this goes back to is the bet on yourself mentality that the bad news is and the snake eyes and, you know, these guys have, where it's like, listen, I understand where I'm at. I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna put my head down. I'm gonna work. And at the end of the day, my talent and my drive is gonna fuel this shit. I'm gonna just let the pop go.
You know what's crazy? I want to say shout out to Tay Rock, because at first I used to go on a big stance that I would never battle Tay Rock, but really what I meant is I would never like aspire to battle him. Like, I'm not gonna call him
Why
out.
was
I'm
that?
not gonna hunt you down or nothing like
Mm.
that, because he always, ever since he ever seen me rap, he's done nothing but promote me, show me love, and like
Oh
offer
yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
whatever blessing he could
Right.
to help further me along. You know what I mean? So it was like, for me, when he was like, what could I do for you? I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I need to battle you. Like I felt like it was something I needed to do. But I set my own, like I wanted to battle him in Maryland, like for us, like at
Right.
home. And it was a 3-round battle. And he made it so it could be a 3-round battle. You know what I mean? Like, Tay Rock has the ability to charge a small lead, whatever he wants. So he could have definitely priced us into just a 1-rounder, but he wanted to give me a 3-round battle. And he rapped like he wanted to give me a 3-round battle.
He rapped like, all right, we hope, like, okay, I know y'all homies and shit, but he rapped like, fuck all that. Like,
No, I'm not gonna lie.
You know that?
I guess it was because of the way I promoted, because he really enjoyed my promo leading up to the battle. And I feel like that was a mistake.
Rock was watching that promo. He put that big ass fitted on, and he was like, hold up.
Yeah, because it was like he understood what I understood and why I wanted to battle a certain way. It's just like, you're Tay Rock and you don't get to battle the place where they love you the most that often. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is a Super Bowl for us. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was like for Maryland, this is the biggest of a deal. Like, I wanted everybody to understand that, to me and to most of the people I know where we're from, is like, it don't get no bigger than this, no freaky. You know what I mean? It's like, you got Tay Rock at home 3 rounds, like,
right.
You know, like at home, I'm considered a legend in Maryland. Like at home, I'm considered a legend now. Like they tell me I'm a legend. Like, they like, what haven't I done? I did URL. I made it to the Caffeines, the Born Legacies, the cosigns from Smacks. You know what I mean? I
recognize you when you walk in Roof Chris and all that. Yo, Cuban, yo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, and then now I solidify, I got a Tay Rock battle at home. So it just be like, for me now, I just be like, man, I'm just trying to like impress myself. Like, I'm trying to like I did this like in my trenches battle, my first round. I remember I was talking to She and I was telling her, I'm like, yo, I got this really unorthodox, like, I don't even know what to call it. I think it's a scheme, but it's really not a scheme.
Pocket, if you will, please.
Yeah, so I'm like, listen, right? I want to start the battle telling them like I just want to tell y'all, I just want to speak my truth, like tell you about my favorite toy, like when I was a youth, but I'm gonna never say what it is. So I'm like, we used to bend it to a circle, close it on the back of the door, use socks as a ball when we ain't have hoops. My pop said you could use it like this when we ain't have a whisk, and he was making bad soup. Like, was I poor or was y'all poor? Because you should have seen how excited I was when I saw what it could do to a car door. And then it's like, I keep it going, but I don't say what it is. And in the end, I'm just like, in the end, I'm just like, y'all know why the wire hanger is my favorite toy? Like, don't be closed-minded. It just, even back then, I thought real niggas should never fold. And it was like, what I was telling him, I'm like, I don't think people really do stuff like that.
That was fucking fire. Wait,
yeah, and it's like,
what?
But I didn't know.
You was describing it all the way through. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I'm putting together the riddle, and then by the time you tell us, then it's another bar on top of that.
Yeah,
People
because it was like
appreciate
I
you.
ran it past Ryder, and Ryder liked it because Ryder said as soon as I got the car door, he knew what I was talking about. He's like, yeah, because you could use the wire hanger for the pop the lock on car. But when I ran it past Jack, Jack's like, you need a bar though. Like you need something to make it like, please tell me you didn't just tell me about a fucking wire hanger for nothing. He's like, so then
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I got to do the best of both worlds. Like I got to leave it unorthodox for the people like Ryder who just figure it out so they could feel special. But then I still got to tie it all together at the end in case you missed it. And it was like, I thought that was risky, but it's like, that's why I'm taking battles like this on the trenches. Is like, I want to, I want to take risk. Like battling over there is a risk. Then it's not like I battled a name. I'm giving a very new battler a home shot against me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's a risk. Because you know how that goes when you're the big name and you come to somebody's home league and this is his shot. They want him to make the shot. Nobody wants you to dunk on the hometown hero. Nobody wants that to happen.
Never. No way.
So it's just like, that's a risk as well. So then it's like, yeah, but I'm all about risk. So I'm taking a risky battle on a risky league and I'm taking chances with my material. Like I live for the thrill. Like,
right. Yeah.
This is what it's about.
I like the fact that you broke that down. And I'm gonna say this too for all the guys that are layered writers, right?
Yeah.
These little sync ups, whether it's on IG or whatever, where you just running back bars and giving us like, this is what I was going with that. It helps, bro. So now somebody gonna watch this when they get to the next battle and you do something like that. Oh yeah, Cuban in his bag. He usually do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I've been learning. Shout out to Battle Rap Fanatic, actually.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a student of the game. Anytime somebody is offering their opinion on my craft, I like to tune in, positive or negative, because I still think that's a blessing. Like, you know what I mean? Like being from where I'm from and all that, I still just think it's so dope to just see people talking about me, like who I don't know. So I'm just like, and my family, my older brothers and stuff, like they keep me real humble. Like, yo, just remember, like, we used to watch these niggas and now all these niggas know who you is. Like they all think you dope. Like people, you know what I mean? Like I used to watch Jay Black. Like when I was in high school and he was in his dorm, I used to watch him. I used to watch Angry Fan and y'all. So it'd be like, now it's just like, man, like you can't take that for granted. So I like to stay in tune. And I remember he was reviewing a Tay-Rock battle. And he was like, he loved the passion, he loved the aggression, but then he also was just speaking to what he likes to see from me. And he's just like, I like when it look effortless for Cuban. Like I like, because Cuban can rap. He's like, but Tay-Rock, he's doing it a little bit more effortlessly. Like it looks like Cuban's trying. But I was trying to explain to him, listen, man, I was fighting for my motherfucking life up there. Like I didn't feel cool. I didn't
Rock would try,
on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I just got punched, so I'm just like, I'm gonna hit him back. I'm gonna do something. Like, I wish I could have been cool, but the building was rocking. Like,
yeah. hey, yo, let me pivot real quick, man. We got a donation from our man M Lang. Shout out to M Lang, part of that champion executive suite, one of the best brothers in this in terms of like breaking down stuff analytically. This is a guy I really respect. He says $5. He says you had Chilla last year, Rock this year. What are you shooting for 2024? Great question.
2024. I actually got, I'm not one of these battlers who gonna give you a cliche answer. I definitely appreciate you in the donation. I'll give you a real answer. I got a list of names.
Yeah, let's get to it. Let me get my book out.
Marv won.
Yo. All right. Let me stop you right there. Why does everybody keep calling out Marv?
No. So listen.
He is
This is a little bit different
right now.
This is a little bit different.
Okay.
Marvin know what he did.
You called him Marvin? That's crazy. Okay.
Marvin, no, but listen, he know what he did. He gotta see me, man. That's it. It's it. But look, it's not like no malicious malice thing, because I love Marv one. He's treated me like I was like his nephew since I ever met him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's like, as a rapper and as an artist, I feel like I feel like you wronged me. So
Oh.
now we gotta clash with pens. You see what I'm saying?
See, I don't
Like,
know how interesting you are, but Marv One is like Mark Henry Hall of Pain. Like,
no. But listen, I
he's
have
in that
nothing but the
like he's not
utmost.
fucking around with none of
So
y'all
you
right
ever
now.
like you ever had an issue with like somebody that you knew could fight?
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
just like, I'm
That's
going
a
into
real
the
ass
fight
question. Go
knowing
ahead.
you could fight, but it doesn't change the fact that you have to fight me.
Yes. Okay.
And that's how I
Yeah.
feel about Marv One. I know the danger. That's how I felt about Tay Rock. It's like,
Right.
listen, I know that's how I felt about Danny and fucking Chiller. I ain't feel
Mhm.
like that about Dot. I knew I was gonna win that battle. But it's like, for them other, it was like, I'm going into battle knowing like, okay, I know we could fight. He got a right just like you got a right. He's threw this punch more times than you have. Shit. But it's like, I'm like, I don't care though. Like, it's all about respect. It's all, I say, at the end of the day, it's all about respect. It's like, even if they think you won the fight, I'm gonna hit you so hard, you gonna respect me though. You see, like, you gonna respect this shit regardless. Like, and that's just how I carry it, because it's like, you can't win them all, but I can fight in all of them. You see what I'm saying? I can't win them all, but I can fight in all of them. So like with Marv, it's like, I don't come to battles to win. I come to battles to like kill or die, and then we just usually land somewhere in the middle. But it's like, I don't want to win or lose. It's like, I want to 3-0 you, or I want to die. That's how I look at battle rap.
Straight
It's
up.
like, I want you
Yeah.
to neither smoke me where I gotta stop doing this shit, or I want to kill you. I hate when I have great battles. I'd be like, fuck, I gotta do better.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
No, look, after Tay Rock, he
mhm.
all proud of me and shit. I was pissed. Like, I'm after the battle, just like, and he like, bro, he's like, bro, I'm so fucking proud of you, bro. I'm like, no, bro, no, you were supposed to die, bro. No, you didn't. Like, no, bro. I'm like, I just knew I was gonna kill you. Like, I was trying so fucking hard. Like, he just wouldn't die. I shot the nigga. I reloaded. I threw the gun at him. Fuck, bit him. Like nigga just kept shooting.
Bit him. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
like Terminator, bro. It's just like, I just knew. I was like, when I say 50 battles, his whole catalog in the drum, I just know that's going. It was just like, nope.
Yeah.
No, that ain't enough. Like, he didn't been
So
punched before.
what league can we look forward to you on next? Because you had trenches, you know what I'm saying? We know you make the rounds, the OSBL rounds and stuff like that. You cool with everybody. But what leagues can we expect to see you on as of next year or upcoming things like that? Like, where are you trying to go? Destination.
I'm really trying to debut. I want to debut on a few leagues. Like, there's a few
Okay.
leagues that I haven't touched. And I'm being honest, I feel like I got the resume now where I could say I should be able to battle wherever I want.
Okay, yeah, talk your talk.
Like, if
Good.
I want to battle on your league, I should be able to battle on your league. No conversation. Like,
Okay.
honestly, but I'm humble enough to say that these leagues are opportunities, but I am a well qualified, deserving person to say I want to battle these places. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would like to
Okay.
battle. I have to battle on the Riot.
Absolutely.
That's been one. I was supposed to battle next on the Riot
Yeah.
before the pandemic, but the pandemic made that battle not happen. Then we end up, the URL end up booking us or picking it up, whatever. So I end up, but it's like, I want to battle on the Riot. Mad bad. Like, I want to battle. I really want to battle Cali Smoov over there. Honestly, yeah, I like Cali
Don't make me
Smoov
put my
though.
manager hat on now. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
put my
know. I
manager hat
know.
on. Put my manager hat on. Cali Smoov. Now, Cali Smoov, shout out to Cali. You know what I'm saying? He been working. He
He
you know what
dope,
I'm saying?
man.
You see what he did at Bags and Bodies, bro. You know what
He
I
won.
mean?
He dope. Nah, but look, but look, I know I've been wanted to battle Cali Smoov though. Like, that's a conversation me and him has even had a few times. Like that before Bags, but I genuinely like his style, and I just think stylistically our styles like go well together, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I'm quite interested in that battle, and I don't feel like I've necessarily ever battled anybody like him. Like, like, I feel like he has a true West Coast style in a sense,
Right.
like how he approaches battle rap. And I don't think I've ever battled anybody like that. I think the closest I got might have been Grizz, but Grizz is more of a barsmith in general. So it's just like, I'm really interested to battle Cali Smoov. I want to battle Cali Smoov over there. I battle Li. I mean, honestly, I'm a name dropper.
Li be talking. He be
I'm a
talking.
name dropper.
And it's dope. These are two different types of battlers. You know
but see, listen, I will tell fans this. I am a very versatile battler. Like, I tell people this all the time. I have battles where I could gun bar. Then I've done so many rounds where I didn't gun bar at all. You know what I mean? Like, when I battled, like somebody against like Chilla Jones, I mean, against Young Cannon, I did the whole concept based around boxing and punching, and you know what I mean? Right. Just like I have, you know what I mean? So it's like I like to, you know, like I'm a person, like I read books. Like I tell people that's like I played basketball. I used to, you know what I mean? I smoke weed. I played basketball.
Yeah, talk your talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get in fist fights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's I do a lot of shit. So it's like I could talk about a lot in battles. Like, you know what I mean? Like I battle Li over there.
Cuban, I think we might be the first. I think we might be the first two people in battle rap history to pull out books. Like,
man, you don't even want to do a book challenge. Listen,
like,
I got a whole
who reads,
in my man cave. I didn't have to go nowhere. Listen, I read, man.
Yeah.
I read. Listen,
get in your bag.
I'm one of these people. What I was taught about rap was, why the fuck I want to listen to you and you ain't even smart.
Right.
People, that's literally I told that to. I think I told that to one of my older brothers. Like, I wanted to rap. And then it was like I was struggling to rap. But then I'm like, why? He like, because your vocabulary sucks.
And you know what? and now I gotta do a little commercial, because a lot of y'all, especially people that's not from New York, got a lot to say about people like Wu-Tang Clan and all that. Vocab. Like, Rolling Stone said that Wu-Tang Clan has the best vocabulary of any artist in any genre in history. The words that they've used and the ways in which they use them, it's always on point. Always. It's an underrated quality. And I'm one of those people that grew up, you're supposed to learn something. I'm supposed to learn something from you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, that's like Nas. I really love Nas because as a kid, Nas like used to teach me words. Like, I would just like, my older brother was a Nas fan, so I was secondhand listening.
Right.
But I was the type of kid where when I heard a word that I didn't know, I would look it up. Like echelon. Like, Nas was the first rapper or person I ever heard use that word. I looked it up and it's been in my vocab ever since. So like, whenever I hear that word or think of it, I think of Nas. Simple.
Bro, you know, when I first heard the word tesseract, it was from RZA. I said tesseract. That's great. Then Prodigy said jurisdiction on Keep It Thorough. Doing it past your delf, you weigh out your jurisdiction. I thought that was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
you just brought back a scar, man. I battled E-Ness and Kaboom in a 2-on-2 in Philly. E-Ness hit me with a tesseract ball. Oh my god.
I know he performed the shit out of it too. You know, Ness.
He said something with Cube, like Thanos, something with Cube in the Tesseract. Yo, that shit was ugly. And you know what? I was a big deal to
Ness, man.
Cause I told Ness, like, I grew, like, bro, when I was like 7 years old, bro, I was watching Making a Band, bro. Like, I really like grew up. I was like, yo, this is a big deal to me.
Surreal.
And, you know, I told him Ness loved my bar, man. He said I was the first person that ever had a Making a Band bar that he like respected, he liked. Cause I told the truth. I was like, I'm not mad you walked for Cheesecake. I'm mad with your career, what you did after. Because if Diddy would ask me to walk for Cheesecake, I would have did it faster. Like, I would have been the first nigga at Junior's on my mama. I would have been the first nigga there. Like, when they was all standing around, like, man, it's bullshit. I would have already been walking, headphones on, Walkman in pocket.
Already
get some cheesecake. Fuck.
What? We taking that walk.
Yeah, he loved that. He loved that bar, man. Shout out to Ness, man.
Now let me. Okay, so we got the riot. Now I gotta ask you.
Bullpen. I need to debut on Bullpen. I want to battle. I want to battle Clone.
You want to battle Clone
I
versus
want
Cuban on
battle
bullpen? I
Clone
like
over
that.
there.
I like that.
Who else would I battle at bullpen? I don't know. Loso. I battle Loso at bullpen. If I might not be worthy though.
He's a
Loso.
very dangerous individual at bullpen.
I ain't
Like
scared.
his XP is like up by like 10 points at
I ain't
bullpen.
scared. I'm gonna be practicing with the cameras and I'm gonna get my, I know
You
what he
get
do.
the camera.
I know what he do.
Yeah. That's still the best use of the 2 cameras that I've ever seen.
No, I ain't like Loso.
Right.
I owe Loso ass whooping on the basketball court. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wait, hold up. I know Loso ain't cook you on the court.
Oh, or Trez. I like to battle Trez at bullpen. I would like to battle Trez in the South. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out Trez. Shout out Loso. Oh, what other league? Bullpen.
I gotta ask you about
Riot.
KOTD.
Oh, I would love to battle on KOTD, man. And I've been learning, I've really been getting into the craft. It's like now I know that my rap style would be highly appreciated over there, man. I feel like I have.
I think you and like shout out to Joey Gambello.
Yeah, I battled Joey. I battled Joey Franchise.
Yeah.
Joey Franchise, and they friends too. It's hilarious. My Utes, those are my Utes.
My Utes, like they listen, man. You battle that. Yeah, go to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He gonna bring the homie some Scarborough.
There's somebody else over there. I battle Pepe.
You battle Pepe? Okay.
I battle Pepe.
You know, it's some risky matchups over there, like the Carter Deems of the world.
Oh, I love Carter Deems. Huge fan. I love to battle Carter Deems.
That boy is like, because he's so, it's a thing, right? And I
like Frack too.
I fuck with Frack. He's dangerous. He's very dangerous.
I only like dangerous battlers.
Okay. See, the reason why I fuck with Frack and Carter Deems is like I was telling some guys, like, listening to younger dudes, they feel like they gotta be like ultra tough and this and that, and I'm selling this and that. I'm like, some of the most authentic people in battle rap, in my opinion, are Sharon, Carter Deems, and Frack. You know why? Because they being themselves.
Yeah.
That's who the fuck they are, right? And they're gonna use who they are and what they do and attack what you do, and that's how they're gonna approach the shit. I've always respected that. Be true.
I mean, and what people got to understand is like, we're all humans. We all know that there are other reactions and emotions other than just aggression. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's still within maintaining your masculinity. Like, you don't have to let somebody punk you, but you don't also have to act like belligerent either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on discretion. Like, like appropriate force, appropriate reaction. Like, somebody violates, you take care of it. But it's like, if it's not that serious, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't treat battle rap like it's separate from real life. Like, some people try to like act like, oh, it's just battle rap. Why? If somebody slapped me in battle rap, I got slapped in life. It's not like they're 2 separate things. I don't get to unplug from battle rap when I go home. Like, that's not how it works. This is just a hobby, an extension, but it's still life. Like, you can't do things in battle rap that you wouldn't do in normal life. Like, it's the same shit. So I look at it all the same. I treat men as men. You know what I mean? Like, I treat, you know what I mean? I'm here to rap. We can all be competitive, but it's still life. It's like, just like basketball, just like anything else you compete in. It's like, it's still lines of respect within competition. You know what I mean? Like, so
that's real, man. There are 2 things that I have to ask you. Both of them, I guess, slightly controversial-ish, but whatever. Now my man keep asking about, like, this is probably the 3rd person that asked this. Like, people want to see you battle Swervo, and they like, yo, I don't know. They're like, yo, Cuban got to battle Swervo, get his seat. That's what my man said. Stizzy, he said, Cuban got to battle Swervo, get his seat back. I don't know what that means, but just saying. But they like, oh, that would never happen.
Shout out to Stizzy Davis. So all right, I'll give you 2 answers. One, I have no interest in battling Swervo, but I'm gonna give you 2 answers. The only way I would battle Swervo if it was not for my seat back.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I don't agree with the concept that it has to be me or him. I don't like that.
Right.
I don't know who started that, but stop. You know, because a lot of people don't know it, and it's just like, I mean, the truth of the matter is that's a seat that I gave up. So it's just like, why it's like I gave up the seat that I had to go fight for the seat that I wanted. I was just fortunate enough that somebody that I'm close to and I rock with was able to benefit, I guess, or, you know, from me relinquishing that seat. I'm happy for him. I'm not like, I don't want to take his spot. I don't want to battle him and win. And then now it's like he goes down a notch, or not. I don't want none of that. Like, why would I want that?
That's real.
But it's like, if I battle Swervo, we're gonna battle on OSBL. It would have nothing to do with his URL career at all.
Yeah, and to me, and again, that's where fans, I feel like, as fans, especially fans that don't pay attention to the smaller leagues, there are matchups that just mean so much more at regional places, right? Cuban versus Swervo at URL. Okay, cool. Cuban versus Swervo in Maryland is a very different can of paint, right? And we have our regional matchups that are like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I mean, if you go back to New York City, man, I remember when Jerry West battled Ish Moolah, and the feeling of that, right? Of what that meant for Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like, of what that meant for the scene. It just, they could have did that somewhere else and got crazy, but it means so much more here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't, but I would rather do a 2-on-2 with Swervo than battle him.
Okay. Will we ever see Cuban on the Blue Room? In the Blue Room?
I would love to battle. Listen, I've said this multiple times. I don't know. Man, me and ARP have like the strangest, like, I don't know how we don't know each other yet. Like, and it just be like, man, listen, I've expressed interest in wanting to battle an RBE like for years. Like, I've talked to Lawrence a million times. I've talked to Wing a few times. Like, I would love to battle over there. You know what I mean? Especially because I'm free to do such. Like, nobody, I'm not stepping on no toes. Nobody's gonna get sued. Like, there's no weird stuff. Like, I could literally just battle there. So it's like, for me, I would love to battle at RBE in general, even if it's not the Blue Room. That's just a league I would like to battle.
Cuban, let me remind you, media guy, Tone Bro, I ain't shit. I'm an instigator. This is what I do. Okay. Blue Room situation. ARP calls your phone. You know, ARP, he do this. Yeah, Cuban, we need you on the in the Blue Room, and things like that. He do the hands folded. You know what I'm saying? Who is the opponents, man? Who are the guys that you want to? Who's the guy that you want to? If you were to get on the Blue Room, who is the opponent for you? RBE debut on the Blue Room.
I battle Payne. Whoop his ass.
Somebody beat you to the punch. Look at Chad.
Payne, Riggs. Shout out to another guy you managed.
Yo, this coming at my clients, bro. Like, what we doing, bro? Like, nah, I'm fucking around. But yeah.
Riggs. I don't know. I show off, but that might be, not I'm not being disrespectful. Just thinking about battles. I would have loved that battle Rosenberg. I like what Rosenberg do, but that might be also above my pay grade. I'm not trying to offend nobody. How battle rap is. How dare you say you want to battle me, nigga?
Right. Yo, Cuban, take this walk with me. Like a Rosenberg.
So I'm just like, but
you used to be a Goonie, but you ain't a Goonie no more. Like,
it's a lot of people at RBE that I would battle. Like, I mean, that's a big league, man. I got a lot of, and I want to battle RBE bad. I want to battle that real bad. I want to battle on Chrome too.
Intergender, domestic violence.
I love battling women.
Oh, wait, hold on, because them ladies will be playing like certain, the Flames of the world and the Chiracs. They ain't playing on Chrome.
But listen, I battled Tori Doe and I stumbled a little bit, even though I feel like I had better bars. But you know, I feel like most people would probably say she edged that battle. She won. I made it a point to beat up on women ever since. So
you lit Farrah the fuck up. And I fuck with Farrah, man, but man, she got
Fair, I
lit.
told Fair, I said it's not your fault, but it's just like I'm fortunate enough to have a baby mother I don't like so much, and you was
So as you was battling her, you just imagine that
you was reminding me of her. So I just told myself straight up, I said I'm gonna put her face on your body, and I would never lose to her in a rap battle ever. Ever. So just, and then I told myself that's how I'm battling. The way I looked at Farrah to battle, I'm damn near battling every female I ever battled like that. The energy that I have towards my baby mama I don't like so much, I'm gonna take it out on every female I battle in female battle rap.
Okay.
Cause she don't rap, so she don't never gotta get this smoke. So y'all gonna take it on her behalf. You know
Domestic violence run, I like it.
Yeah, it helps. It helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because I learned how to battle women, like I learned the approach. Like I don't over sexualize women. Like I feel like that's nah, I got some shit to say to you, like to your species, but not like talking down on it, just speaking truths. Like, you know, I grew up with a single mother, a bunch of aunts. Like I know a lot about women, so it's like I'm gonna talk like my real thoughts though. Like,
right.
You know, I think I said something a little mean to Farrah, though. I did.
You did, yeah. She gave you one of them, like, damn, nigga, like, all right, like, word, like, you know what I'm saying? So you was wilding. I like that, man. I like the trajectory. I like the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. How many lies you brought because a nigga was just trying to keep you? That was a little rough. That was mean as shit.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I meant that though.
You meant the fuck
I be lying like shit sometimes. I be like, hey man, whatever gonna work, man.
Hey, Q, I appreciate this, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the you know, because we got like an anthology of interviews that we've done, right? And it'd be times when you come up here and it's like you got like this energy of like, man, fuck these people, or fuck this shit, or you know what I mean? The jaded energy. It seemed like now you got you re-energize, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not battle rap for a long time. I was looking for the exit. But it's like now I don't need an exit because it's like I'm only doing it when I want. You know what I mean? Like, so what I mean by that is like, even if it's not a big battle, a big opportunity, I'm only rapping because I desire to rap.
Right.
And I mean in this format, because I could always go to the studio, I go all the time, but sometimes I like to utilize my pen the way I can in battle rap. So it's like, for me, it's just, you know, I'm just getting back to what it's about. Like when you start wanting and expecting things in return from battle rap, it starts to not become fun. Because in the beginning, I was just doing it to do it, and whatever came from it did. So I'm just back to that. Like, you know, it's like, if you know, I like, if I never make it, I'm still like a Rucker legend or something. Like,
yeah. You're gonna be at brunch somewhere. It's like, yo, Q, yo, what up?
Yeah,
like,
I'll be like Earl Manigault or something. Like, everybody know I'm nice, but I just ain't, you know. I'm like,
hey man, listen, I'm sure Earl was walking around. People, yo, that's the nigga that he took the quarters on the top of the backboard and took the shit off and made the change. Like, bro, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I know my time. You know, Tay Rock, that's probably the best advice Tay Rock ever gave me. Just that this is all about timing. So I knew I was young. So I just said, instead of trying to force my time to be when I wanted to be, I'm gonna just keep getting experience, working on my craft and upping my skills, so that when the pendulum does swing my way, I can grab it and never let it go. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like sometimes you might get an opportunity when you want it, but you're not necessarily ready. And you know how battle rap is. Once you get a black eye, it's permanent almost. Like, it might fade, but we still see that. You know what I mean? We still see it. We're gonna bring it up. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just been trying to take advantage of just getting more knowledge, more skills, and just getting better and get more understanding. Because I'm like, I know I'm on the cusp of a big opportunity or like a breakthrough. So I'm just like, I ain't trying to be in no rush to force nothing. I just want to be ready. So I just been trying to get better and better, you know. And then I've been trying to work on myself because I'm not a very consistent battler. Like I struggle like with the worse my opponent is, the worse I'm gonna be, and I hate that. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, but I really rise to occasions, but I'm like, nah, like you gotta start punching down. Like that's how battle rap is. Like in battle rap, because it's like I was telling people, it's like after Tay Rock, I wanted people to understand that I don't have to just rap at this level for Tay Rocks.
Right.
So that's
Right.
why I made sure my next two battles weren't no crazy names. I battled Jay Kruger 1 round, and I just did a 3 rounder with Muwap. So it's just like, I'm just showing you that the level that I'm bringing, this is a standard. Don't matter who it is. No name, new name, old name, might not show name, don't matter. Like I'm at a pocket now where it's like I'm not 21 no more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man, you ain't far away,
I mean,
nigga.
but I'm approaching my prime, and I'm starting to notice. You know what I mean? I'm starting to
Yep.
notice.
You
So
hitting that stride, man. You
yeah,
know what
so
I'm
I'm
saying?
getting excited, just mentally. Like I'm just like a lot of like my ideas and my understanding of battle rap is starting to be more tangible because I've been doing it since my senior year in high school. So it just be like, it's like, you know, now when I'm on stage, I don't really be nervous. Like, I mean, I didn't showed up without raps, with raps, so it just be like,
yeah,
I don't mind being up there. Like against Muwap, I ain't gonna lie, I messed up a couple of times. They threw me off, and I just start freestyling. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. Like, it's just like, but I ain't going to choke or rob the fans door. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like, I'm 3 minutes into my round. All I got to do is end my round. So it's just like, man, I'm at least freestyle something. Like, I ain't gonna make no excuses. Like, hold it down, man. They messing me. I hate when battlers do
I
that
hate
because it's
that
like
too.
when you're really locked in, it probably wouldn't mess you up. Just to be honest, it only messes you up because there's a lapse. So I just hold myself accountable. Like I had a lapse. Somebody said something, threw me off. Freestyle. If you can get it back, you get it back. If you can't, it don't matter. But you're gonna rap for these people. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna rap for you. Because if I freestyle, I have the chance that I might struck, you know what I mean, something gold. And I mean, I'm willing to try. Like, you know what I mean? It's a skill. It's not something that you're born with. That is something that you harness.
I would say, Cuban, you know, like I appreciate all this insight and stuff. I've always respected your transparency. These types of connections, not necessarily here or anything like that. You know, your IGEs, I know you utilize the spaces and stuff like that. Fans like to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? All the fans is fucking with you and stuff like that. And I think it's that's also part of it as you start to gain that momentum, is like making sure you tapping in with the people that fuck with you. You know what I mean?
You know what's
But
crazy? I actually been, you know, I've been heavy on this, like, you know, media stuff myself, man. I'm ready to start, you know, like Rosenberg inspired me. Like, man, I really like his work, man. I do.
He's doing great work, man.
I really like his work. Like I was genuinely impressed. So it'd be like, for me, it's like I'm like, man, I've been on Champion. Like I've came up here and have discussed things with y'all. And it'd be like and LTBR. And I always get good feedback. I'm like, I gotta start just doing this for myself. Like,
you have
but
to,
you know
man.
what it is?
That's
It's my fault because I'm not very, like, I know I might come off, you know, the bravado of battle rap, but I'm not very self-centered. So it's like when we not on this interview, I'll cut on the camera and I'll be like, don't nobody want to hear you just talk about you.
Maybe they
like,
want to
don't
hear your
nobody want to
perspective
hear
on
that
different
shit, bro.
subjects. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Like I feel what you said, but you know, like the guys like Rosenberg and Easy and you know what I'm saying, DNA and Goods, like they do a good job of like, yeah, they're gonna talk about themselves, but they also talking about what's going on. They breaking down different issues and things like that. And you know, they got their own fan bases that really relate to how they, you know, kicking some knowledge. And I think the other thing too, I want to say, just from the media standpoint, because I heard Rosenberg say this. I understand why he said this, but it's not, it doesn't really compute for me, right? So imagine if all the battlers had active channels where they always blogged and they always was talking and they everybody was on 100, right? Everybody's doing what DNA is doing in terms of just talking and all that. That won't hurt people like me in media. No. that fucking helps. Thank you. Like what?
No, honestly, I
the
would
storylines to be
tell
abundant.
him, it's like if you watch podcasts, like me, I'm into podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of NBA players and NFL players podcast on their own.
Right.
It still does not stop Stephen A. Smith's podcast.
It doesn't.
Doesn't
And
stop Skip
and it
Bayless
don't stop
podcast.
no momentum over at Undisputed, right? It
No,
don't
you know
stop
why
no
though? Because
momentum.
with us as battlers, and people have to understand is, it's like in battle rap, it's such a, you have to fight for everything in battle rap, whether it's media, whether you're a battler. It's like it's a little cutthroat of a, what I mean, we know how the culture give it up.
Competitive.
So it's just like people have to remember though that it's not always one or the other. Like that, it is not a one man spot. I know we all like to like that conquer mentality is, but it's not a one man spot, and it never will be. It's just like at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to change is us as battlers giving our insight is going to give the other media channels more to talk about.
That's a fact.
Now he could literally have a whole conversation about your podcast and your insight as one of his topics on his show.
Bingo. And that's
Like
all
we
that's gonna
just
happen.
did for example, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
it just adds to the conversation, but it doesn't take away from them. It's like, like the more popular, I watch Rosenberg. I mean, like I be on the lives and shit. I enjoy it. It's like, but that don't stop me from watching Black Compass. Don't stop me from watching Champion.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
I even go fuck with Angry Fan crazy ass when I'm bored sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
his retarded ass is cool every now and again. Yeah. Now I'm fucking around. Like Caps is good.
But you know what I mean? It's just like,
yeah.
it don't gotta be a one man spot. Like I don't feel like the battlers have to feel like we're gonna run the non-battlers out. It's like, because you gotta understand, the non-battlers are the fans too. So the fans still connect and resonate with the non-battlers because they look at themselves as non-battlers.
Right. That's real.
So you can't take away from a fan wanting to hear another fan's perspective. Like they don't always want the professional perspective either, because they aren't professionals.
Right. Right.
Like I would love to get the professional perspective because I'm listening a different way because I'm in it. But it's like if I'm just a consumer and I watch it for fun, I like to, I don't want people who are breaking it down from a firsthand experience all the time. I would like to see people who break it down from my eyes as well.
Right.
Like as just somebody, like, that's the thing that people always forget about basketball. I don't always want to hear the technical side of all of the shit Shannon Sharp and them know. Sometimes I like to just hear a little of the ignorance from the common fan. Yeah. Because that's how you yourself view it with your usual knowledge. Because you're not.
And that's why I love Cam and May's show right there.
Yeah, because it's the truth. It's like,
I love their show.
Y'all have some basketball knowledge, but you're not up here speaking as professionals. You're up here just saying how you feel and what you think. Right. That's what I do at my TV when I'm watching the damn game.
Right.
So how can I not relate to this?
Hold on, Q. That was a great point. And before we close it out, I gotta you're in the area, right? Jordan Poole is a maniac. He is. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what bruh. Do you see what he's doing? He's wilding. Jordan Poole is wilding right now. Like, bro,
you know what's funny?
And I know. Look, it's DC.
I'm really here for the Jordan Poole slander, right? Because a friend of mine was so mad when they gave Jordan Poole his money. He just like, yo, he sucks. Like he doesn't deserve that shit. And I'm just like, come on, bro. He was playing good for them. He's like, he's a bust. It's not gonna work out, right? And the thing that he hates about him is funny because it's all of the shit that he's doing now, where it's just like. It's just like, I understand you got your championship. I understand you got your money. You're not in a win now situation, right?
Right.
But you're still young.
Right.
So you being a part of a rebuild is cool.
Yeah.
Dominate, be the star, but still be like on the road to building a winner. It's like you're just out there like, I got the money.
I'm about to just
He
straight
in
my girls in the
DC, it's
crowd.
beautiful women out there, a bunch of places to eat, Howard Homecoming. He hooping for Sports Center highlights and bitches. And it's transparent. It's very transparent. It's pissing me off. You know what I mean?
I mean, and it's like I wouldn't mind it, but it's like it ain't working.
It's what? Bruh.
It's like if you were just out there, just like like Kobe. Like people would say, "Oh, Kobe don't want to play with the team." Yeah, but Kobe's getting 30.
Right.
It's like Jordan Poole going 0 for 9 and shit. Like he had that good game, and it was the preseason or whatever. But man, listen, bro.
And one more thing. I don't think if your team is winning only 25 games, you can't do the 3-pointer and turn around to the crowd. Y'all not turn around to the crowd energy right now. Nah, bro. If Steph want to do that, cool. The man got 4. He's the Hall of Famer, one of the best all time. Steph could do that. LeBron could do that. Jordan Poole, 25 win Washington Wizards. Nah, son, you can't. I can't let you do that. But
he missed, man.
Like, bro, and it was dirty. It looked bad. Whatever. They was down. Like, I don't. But Q, I'm gonna give you the ISO and stuff. I see you got your food. You know what I'm saying? Get your.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, get your food on. But
it's always the snacks, man. Every time we do it, and I tried to leave the candy at home this time, though.
You eat like an 8th grader, bro. You gotta cut that shit out, man.
But you gotta understand.
Jolly Rangers and
youth is still on my side.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm in great shape. I can run 8 miles tomorrow, like
all right.
for sure.
Hey, listen, man. Just all I'm gonna say is what the OGs just tell me. Just keep.
This is all I'm gonna say.
Keep living. Just keep living.
Mm-hmm. I didn't run all the miles in the military to not be able to eat what I want. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't run all the miles to not eat what I want. I ate what I want as I ran the miles in the military, and I'm gonna do it now because I still, I stay in decent shape. I'm just saying, man. I'm an Ocho Cinco believer. Like, you work hard enough, you eat what you want. You work hard enough, you eat what you want. I eat my McDonald's, whatever. I just work harder.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna give you the ISO, bro. You can talk to the fans how you need to talk to them, what you got going on, how to follow you. You know what I mean? Whatever part.
Oh man, y'all can follow me at Quban Quban OTMT on all platforms, man. Threads, Twitter, Instagram. I don't really be on Facebook, but I have a Facebook, and that is me. And I respond, man. If you ever want to just say something crazy, I mean, people be saying crazy shit to me, so listen. If you just want to say something crazy, I'm not emotional. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna be offended. I probably would say something mean back or something funny. Or if you ever want to just have insight, whatever, man. I love when y'all reach out to me and give me y'all thoughts and opinions on how I could get better or what you would like to see for me. And I would just say that I've been putting in a lot of work to get myself in position to really have a big year. And I feel like going into 2024 is like the pot is boiling over for like the first time in my career. Like, you know what I mean? I'm starting to see a lot of good feedback from my work, and it's motivating me to go, work on my preparation. Because I would say at this point, that's my only downfall is prepping last minute. And I got over that because I found the love again. So I'm excited. And man, just rock with me, because when y'all didn't, I still rocked with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't quit on you when you ready to quit on me. So there ain't no point of quitting on me now. Like, we in it together, man. Whether you love me or hate me, I appreciate you for taking the time to even make an opinion, man. Cuban, Merlin, Black Compass Media. Shout out my boy Tone, bro. Shout out Cola, Polo. Y'all know what's going on, man. The future's looking bright, man. I'm excited. I'm happy, man. OSBL, what's going on, man.
Big time.
All the guys, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Of course, me and you gonna tap in and stuff like that, man. And we'll talk real soon, man. But
for sure, my honor, bro, man. Thank you, bro.
Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Incorporate some vegetables and some water in the mix of them snacks too. We ain't doing that, but we gonna talk soon, bro. All right,
brother. Enjoy your night.
Salute, man. Yo, shout out to Cuban, man. Shout out to whole Maryland. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. You know what I'm saying? I always respect motherfuckers that go back in the lab. You know what I mean? Take their emotions out of it. Extract the constructive criticism and go and work on their craft. You know what I'm saying? I think Cuban is a prime example of that. I think Jade is a prime example of that. You know what I'm saying? I think shit, Eon is a prime example of that. You know what I mean? I think it's so many people that's improving, man. Shout out to Cassius Clay, out I Battle. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I got a lot of people I want to kind of like give love because I feel like, you know what I mean? It's just people that I feel like y'all should check out, man. You know what I'm saying, as far as what they doing and stuff like that, man. So big shout out to everybody that's working on their craft and working on improving. So there's two things that I want to say, two things that I want to do as well, right? And I just want to get y'all feedback on that. I'm thinking about doing like some standalone type of blogs, maybe some interview, like not some interview stuff, but like some recap kind of things on certain battles, you know, certain MCs and things like that. I was thinking of maybe giving y'all like a top 10, like a shorts type of thing. You know, where we run through different subjects and stuff just real quick. So I want to see what y'all think about that. Is that something that y'all want? What's some other things that y'all might want to see from the platform and stuff like that? Let me know. As I said, man, we got a lot of things going on Black Compass. Everything ain't front page news yet. When y'all don't see us, we working on something usually. And you know, the things that we got in the works is real big for the culture. So I appreciate all y'all, man. Every single person. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like we get the legend interview with thousands of people and all that. What I'm in this for is I want to give something back to the game, right? Like I feel like I've done a lot of the other things, right? Like so I don't, you know, this is not a money chase for me. This is not a clout chase for me. You know, I've never been that way. And even if I was gonna be that way, that time is come and gone, right? Like you've already had a decade of me talking about battle rap, you know what I'm saying, of the things that I've done and things like that. So, you know, I'm just humbled to be able to use the platform to be able to help boost profiles and help people brand and things like that and get their message out, especially because sometimes it could be a little bit of an echo chamber as far as what people are talking about, who people are interviewing and things like that. And I like to shed light on different scenes and people that's doing their thing. So that's me, man. Leave y'all feedback and stuff like that. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope the people that actually did watch it do enjoy this and stuff. They said when it's all said and done, your jersey being the Raptors, bro. I appreciate that. Means a lot to me. What means a lot to me is how people years from now may look at the content or the stuff that I was talking about or the stuff that I was a part of, like, you know what I'm saying? And I can look back on the things that I did with like happiness. You know what I mean? You look down Black Compass channel, like, you know, there's stuff that we've done that really shifted stuff, man. And I was just honored to be a part of that, man. But it's ultimately it's about evangelizing the sport, you know what I mean, keeping the fans in tune and promoting the art, man. And that's just what I want to do. So Black Compass Media, Tone Bro, big salute to all of y'all, man. Y'all stay safe, y'all stay prayed up. It's almost time to turn on that heat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting cold outside. But big shout out to all of y'all, man. Follow us at Black Compass BCM. Join the Discord, join the Patreon. Big salute to all of y'all. Tone Bro, I'm out. Peace.